Hello guys, how are you doing? I am very sorry for not uploading yesterday. This is going to be a video made up for yesterday, but I really kind of ran out of topics to talk about, and so I'm going to be making this little kind of a tutorial-y video. Kill me. Now, this is how to lucid dream. So if you do not know what lucid dreaming is, it's basically controlling your dreams. Now, as little as that may sound, it's actually really fun. I've actually only done it once, I believe. Twice, maybe? I don't remember. But now, before you start attempting, you need at least a month of healthy sleep patterns. Now, healthy sleep pattern is basically 8 hours of sleep every night. You need at least a month of that, and then you can continue with the rest of these steps. So the benefits of this is you get to live out your fantasies, it's much easier to fall asleep, you'll feel much more revived throughout the day, it'll be much easier to be able to handle problems in the real world. Now, the bad results that could happen while you are lucid dreaming. Well, keep in mind, dreams could be nightmares, and nightmares are not good, so you're actually aware and everything, so if something happens to you in this nightmare, I mean, you're going to be able to feel everything since you're lucid. You're going to feel every stab you get, you're going to feel every shot, you're going to feel... If, for example, your nightmare involves you being tortured, you're going to feel every little bit. And also, if it is a little bit too much, it could actually result in the sleep paralysis. And that is not a good thing. A sleep paralysis is when you wake up, you cannot move, and hallucinations. Now, if you do not like the results that is happening, if you do not like what is happening in your dream, this is what you do. You kill yourself. Now, before you actually all just go on killing yourselves, you have to be sure that you are dreaming 100%. Now, as dark as that may sound, it does work. But yeah, so if you're in a nightmare, just find a cliff to jump off of, find a gun, think yourself a gun, shoot yourself, just anything, and you will wake up. Now, right before you hit the ground, if you fall off a cliff or something, you're gonna wake up right before you hit it. Okay. So, now that you've got that out of the way, we are going to get started with the actual tips. Now, these aren't steps, keep in mind these are tips. This will not 100% work, but it will increase the chances. So, this first one, it does not really help that much, but it's something. Keep a quote-unquote dream journal. Now, a dream journal is basically where you write down your dreams. Say that you're having a dream, and then what you do the next morning is you write it down if you remember it. And so any single other time that is going to happen, you're going to be like, oh wait, this actually has happened in my dream. Okay, so I'm guessing I could be dreaming, so that's how that could help. It doesn't always help, but it is something. Now, right before you actually fall asleep, you need to say to yourself, okay, I'm falling asleep, and as you're falling asleep, keep repeating it to yourself. I am falling asleep, and just keep repeating that in your head or out loud or however you're comfortable with doing it. And it could result in you being aware that you are dreaming. Now, tip 3. Throughout the day, what you should do is pull your skin. Not too much to the point where you just like rip your skin off, but you know, just a little bit to see how much it pulls. Because in your dream, your brain does not know how tight your skin is, so what it's going to do is it's going to be pulling for days. You're going to be like pulling your skin for days and days and days. And now the first time this has happened, it kind of actually freaked me out, to be honest, and I'm like, wait, what is that? Oh wait, this could be a dream. So yeah, so while you are there pulling your skin, that could be a thing that could help you. Now, tip 4 is do reality checks. Now, reality checks, what you should do there is like check if something's real. For example, if you see, I don't know, in your dream, just think of something really bizarre, a flying bus or something like that, I don't know. But say that and it's like, oh, okay, that does not really exist, so that way you could have more idea that you're actually dreaming. And also say that there's a bunch of houses flying, for example, I don't know. Or people walking on water. Just keep doing little reality checks like that, and it should help you a bit more. Now also, this tip 5 is you see your surroundings. Now by that I mean, okay, So, like, look around, just look at the trees, look at the houses, look at that neighbor, that extremely annoying neighbor with his annoying dog that keeps on barking at you every single day you walk to school or from work, or I don't know. Just keep looking there and look at everything, so that way if you're in a dream you could be like, oh wait, um, my neighbor used to be there, and in your dream your neighbor's like a monkey or something. Trust me, it's really hard to notice all that in your dreams. So that's why while you're awake, keep on doing, like, seeing your surroundings, like what is going on. That way in your dream it's going to help you a little bit more. Oh, and tip 6, while you're awake, kind of develop a habit of you looking yourself in the mirror. Not in like an extremely douchey way, but look in the mirror. Your body is just gonna be your face. It's all gonna be either distorted, it's gonna look really weird, it's gonna look out of shape. And as you're looking at yourself in that mirror, yeah. So you could just do that, and it's gonna help you a lot. Now tip 8, what you should do is you look at the sky. Now since our brain does not really know what the sky actually looks like, it's going to look something, what could I describe it as? Let's see. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and dare to say that it could look more like a painting than the sky. So, and it will look really weird. I mean, it does look like a giant painting because our brain really cannot know what the sky actually looks like, so that's what helps that. And tip number 9 is you look down at your feet. Now, when you look down at your feet, usually you're not standing on the ground. You are usually sort of floating or hovering above the ground, or your legs aren't even there. Sometimes you feel like a ghost, basically. So you just go ahead and just, if you don't see your feet or something, well, hoping that you didn't get your body chopped in half in the middle of a war, hopefully that's not the case. But if that isn't, then just look at your feet. You don't see your feet, just know you're in a dream. And also this last one, when I first saw it, I'm like, wow, this can't possibly work, but it did work. This is actually one time that has actually happened, and I figured out that I was in a lucid dream. But look at book titles. If you look at book titles, what is going to happen is, well, how can I explain this? They're going to be all in gibberish. You're not going to be able to read it. Just read book titles. Try to read it, and if you can't read it, we'll be like, well, just hoping that you're not dyslexic. Just read book titles, and if you read it and can't read it, just know you're in a dream. So this is all the tips I have for today, but also, this is sort of like as you're in a dream. So after all these tips, congratulations. Say that one of them worked, and you're already lucid. Don't get too scared or too excited or too nervous, because that is going to result you waking up. And if you wake up, that is not going to be a good thing. You're going to have to start the whole thing over, and it might not even work. So you're just gonna wake up so fast. But if you feel that if you're waking up, I do not even know how this works, but it sometimes works, start spinning around really fast as you can. Just start spinning around like a little psychopath. Just hopefully you're in a dream, and if you feel like you're waking up, if you start doing that, it's just sort of gonna keep you in the dream. But yeah, so this is all the tips I have today for this lucid dreaming thing. Now, the reason I'm actually making this video is because I have nothing else to talk about. I ran out of life stories, I ran out of topics, I don't feel like doing conspiracy theory videos, and the shout out video is coming out soon. Now, in the next video that I'm going to do like this, if you guys, let's just hope this video gets, I don't know, 3 likes. Let's shoot for 3 likes. I'm not asking for too much, am I? Yeah, if this video gets 3 likes, what I'm going to be doing is a astral projection video. Now, astral body projection is a completely different topic. It's also really fun. I don't even know if it's real. I don't. Just, if you like this video, leave a like. If you like this kind of content and want more, press that subscribe button, and I hope to see you all in another video. Peace out.